Madre mía,
You'll be fine out
compañero.
there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes. Have a drink, have a talk.
Harvey
Viene
stays with
conmigo.
us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that.
Y bueno, compañeros, si lo recuerdan,
Seen and not heard.
pues
Whatever you-
aparecimos.
What did I say?
Vaya. Bueno, ya por fin aparecimos como Batman. Y ahora estamos en una fiesta para Harvey Dent, que quiere ser alcalde. Sí, yo digo que sí lo va a ganar.
Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed.
The rules are followed.
But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
Well, I would say you can uphold the law and still do what's right.
To a point. No one gets remembered for staying in the middle.
Mr. Falcone,
No more warnings. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat. Or I can pull it out from under him.
Le voy a hacer paro, ya. Ahora que nadie está viendo.
Okay, imagine this is me. And these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. If Harvey gets elected, that's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be.
Look, I'm only talking to you because Harvey asked, trusting a friend to know what's best for Gotham.
Now that's a predicament. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Don't you dare talk about my father.
You're getting worked up over nothing. Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
Hasta crees. El tirego te va a hacer pomada. Batman. The Telltale series. Así se dice. Yo digo que sí. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Se está durmiendo o qué?
It's me.
Mario, arre.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in.
Y las entradas.
Entry incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have items were returned. But the
Not all of them.
Excelente.
See what she was really after.
allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign
A ver, ¿qué es esto del
think these
códex?
accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will
Ah,
it be perceived as a
ya.
desperate attempt from a flailing
Ah, qué
campaign to take down one of Gotham's most
Gotham,
promising
pida
young
vergüenza.
politicians?
Ah, pues un bicho
And
de
in
pelota.
other news,
Caca,
now
caca
on
todo,
day 3
caca.
of the factory fire that will not end.
The back
Crews have
computer
given
should
up
be able to
trying
read whatever
combat the
data is on
blaze
that
at the
stolen
Otisburg
drive.
Processing Center,
Ah,
owned
vaya.
by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the
chales.
fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
Están mal implementados los títulos en este juego.
Let's find out what was so important.
Random stabbings are the latest headache for the writers.
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theatre. And yet I always find you here. In a
Mames.
dark, damp cave.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process,
What are we looking at?
let me try a different angle. This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the
Sí, buen
meantime,
cero.
I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Yeah. Thanks for the interruption.
And it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen
Tengo
her
que ser
before.
bellísima.
Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the codex.
Ojalá no, porque es bellísima. Está. Ah, no. Falcone, Vicky Vale, James Gordon. ¿Cómo que? Oswald, Cobblepot, el pingüino. ¿Este es el pingüino? ¿De verdad? No mames, está
Found
bien
it.
chapa. Ahí está. Catbook Law. Ah. Hamilton Hill.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
That's not the point. I want criminals to know I'm out there. Batman isn't hiding from anybody.
I was talking about Bruce.
Oh. Ah, Brucey.
I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but
No one's gonna figure it out, Al. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo
no
all
saben
the
que Batman le
long months
arañaron la
of
cara.
close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're
Ahí, y se supo las
If we
noticias
make
que
a
Batman
suit
le
that fits
refugiaron
me,
la
we can
jeta,
trade
¿no? Ahí
places some night.
específicamente.
Though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
Business card.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time
No creo que
Oswald
sea
comes back to
coincidencia.
town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious.
Mr.
But I know you
Cobblepot.
can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
Esa era una buena referencia para los que vieron mi serie de
When you
Doki
see
Doki
what's
Theater
become
Club.
of his park, I think you will.
Cobblepot Park. Va muy elegante para ir a un parque todo puteado.
Where are you, Oz?
Los del R la tienen pedos con el Witus y con el RK. Maldita Vicky Bale, se veía que no te... lo hubiera dejado fuera del evento. Le voy a dar feria. Toma.
Thank you, sir.
Al fin y al cabo soy rico. Dale más, güey, eres millonario. Te puedes comprar el puto parque si quieres. Y te sobra para comprar 500 billones de parques.
Great.
Great.
There's the statue, but no Oz.
No me gusta ese pingüino. El pingüino está muy chafa. ¿Dónde está mi pinche pingüino viejo, anciano? Que habla así. ¡Ay, ya te pego! Bueno, no sé cómo habla. ¿Para qué le digo a la mamada? ¿Qué? ¿Algún pedo tú?
Hey.
¿Puto?
Beat it.
Just beat it. A ver esto qué. Plaquita.
Well, that isn't what it used to be.
Mi vieja mula ya no es lo que era, es lo que era. ¿Ya qué cabía o qué? ¿Por qué te pusiste triste? Bueno, ya le di la vuelta, ahora qué hago. ¿La estatua o qué? Sí, la estatua. ¿Dónde estás, pinche pingüino chafa? Ahí está el pingüino.
Watch wallet cash.
Ah, no.
This goes through you.
¿Qué? ¿Ya sacaste el filo?
You heard him, man. Go ahead. Try and take it.
The hell you say?
No.
End him!
¿Qué me quedo con el filo?
Oz.
Cobblepot.
Walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp!
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here! Think that'll do?
Guapo pinche Cobblepot. Dale en su madre. Toma, basura.
Stay down!
Oh, la madre. Ese Cobblepot es más agresivo. Ah, basura.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Oh, no mames. Ah, no mames.
This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little, Hey, good as new.
No mames, tú tienes la cara
Whoa,
llena.
that was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Thanks for the backup.
Les dimos una
I
madriza.
yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
Yeah, it's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit.
Those were better days.
That they were. Yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us. This
Yo sí soy un rey, el rey de la noche.
chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
I'm sorry, Oz. No.
Pues le diría lo de los padres, pero es que
Thanks, Bruce.
él perdió a sus padres y parte vivió de la mierda, güey. Yo perdí a mis padres, pero seguía siendo rico.
You still care about something more
Por
than
lo
just
menos.
yourself.
O sea, ya sé que no lo compensa, pero es que mínimo
Although,
no evitan de la
I was
mierda como él.
surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. I never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And...
¿Qué pasó? Se le apareció la gabardina de la nada.
Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are going to be on the upswing soon, though. A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in.
Let me in.
Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my
Así
revolution
cantas
starts,
esas salsitas,
we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen. don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I
Y te
really
pusiste
do.
de mamón.
Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Vámonos de aquí.